They did the boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. They did the boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. We went to a party with Bobby Socks. At that party I really got a shot. They did the boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low.
Okay, let's teach some moves now where the man has to do different things with the two ladies. So we're going to start with some double catapults. These are relatively straightforward because the movement is similar on both sides. We step back, we bring the hands through for a catapult as normal and raise them, so the ladies come under the archers, and then we step forwards. The ladies, when they're behind, look much better if they do some kind of pose and do the same thing with their hands, smile at each other. And then there are two things you can do from here. We'll start by just bringing the ladies back along the same track. So we lower the hands and raise them to bring the ladies back along the same track, and then step back. That's a catapult there and back again. The other one we can do is a catapult spin out. We start the same way. We lower the hands and raise them to get the ladies under our arches. We step back, and the ladies step back and we step forward. This time, instead of raising the hands, we're going to bring the hands down low in front of us and then throw them back to spin the ladies on the spot as we step back. Step in for return and step back. To a beat that looks like this. We step back, we pull the ladies under, we step forward, we step back, so the ladies step in front of us. That's the catapult there and back again. And the catapult spin out, we step back, we bring the ladies under, we step forward, we bring them back in front, we spin, catch low to the left, step in for return, and back. It's important, as in all catapults, that the man moves his feet. If you make the ladies do all the work, they've got much further to go, and it doesn't look as good. It looks much better if the man steps back, steps forward again. And especially on this part where we did the spin out, it's important for the man to get the ladies in front of him before he spins them. So we keep the hands low, bring them in along the trouser seams in front of us, so we're stepping back. And as we spin the ladies, we step back further so we can catch easily. Step in for the return and back. Step back, raise the arms, and forward. Raise the arms, step back. Up, down, to the front, spin and catch, return and back. You can achieve different effects with the catapult by changing hands first, either with the left-hand lady or the right-hand lady, so that they can mirror each other. One of the ladies will be turning a different direction to the one they're normally used to, so it may feel a bit strange, but it can look very effective. We'll start by showing you what it looks like if we change hands on the left. We tap on the left and change hands, and then we do a catapult with both ladies. And this time we'll spin them by bringing the hands low and catch low to the left, return and back. If we change hands on the right, a very similar sort of idea. We tap, we change hands, and we catapult. And spin and catch. The second move we're going to do is a catapult with the left-hand lady and a yo-yo with the right-hand lady. So, looks like this. And we're finishing it with a turn on the right and a spin on the left, and then in for a return. So, the men need to practice, make sure they can do each half of this well, and then synchronize doing it with two ladies at once. When you're doing it with two ladies at once, you step back, you bring the right hand up to the left shoulder for an ordinary yo-yo, and you raise the left just as you did now through a sweep to start a catapult. So we get the lady on the left under the arch, lady on the right into the side. Then we lower the left hand and we turn the right hand out. At this point, because you can't step forward, in order to get some distance from the left-hand lady, it's good to step forward on the left foot. And then we're going to finish the move with a flat hand on the right and a low hand on the left. So bring the right-hand lady into a flat hand as we bring the left-hand lady forward, just as we did on the catapult a moment ago. Then we're going to turn the right-hand lady, keeping contact gently, while we spin the left-hand lady. We're going to catch low to the left, step in for the return, and back. So again, the whole thing looks like this. Step back, step in, turn out and back, spin and catch, return and back. And from this angle, step back into the side, turn out and back, spin and catch, return and back. So again, the whole thing looks like this. Step back, step in, turn out and back, spin and catch, return and back. For the third move in this sequence, we're going to have one lady walking around. For moves like this, Newton's laws of motion are very useful. One of Newton's laws is an object that's moving keeps moving. So I'm just going to step back and I'm going to raise my hand, pushing it very slightly in a clockwise direction, and Karen's going to start walking. Once she's walking, she's going to keep walking forever. I don't give any further signal with my hand. I can relax completely and concentrate on the other lady, and Karen doesn't have to think either, she just keeps walking. If I want to free up both hands, I can just put her hand on my waist and let go, and she'll keep walking, trailing her hand on my waist. As long as she stays close, it looks good. And when I want her to stop, I can just put my hand down on hers and hold it. She stopped. And Newton's laws of motion say an object that's stationary, stays stationary, she's going to stay there. The other part of this move involves a comb where I want the lady to stay close. Again, Newton's laws of motion. Once I've placed her there, she's stationary, she stays stationary. I can then use my other hands for anything I want. In an earlier move, we did alternate combs where I did a comb, but in this case, I stepped back, which is a signal that the lady can step back as well. If I bring the lady into a comb and I don't step back, then I want her to stay there. The move looks like this. We're going to step back, raising both hands, one into a walk around and one into a comb, and then shimmy on the spot, and then step back. So if we break that down, what happens is we step back, we raise both hands, but the right hand I'm going to bring into a comb, and the left hand I'm going to push into that walk around movement, pushing slightly clockwise so that Karen starts walking. So I step in. I've then got my hand free. I can put my right hand around the back of Linda. When you want to get into this kind of position, you want your right leg between the left lady's legs, so that then you can shimmy down while the other lady keeps walking around. When you've had enough, you just step back and catch both hands. You can do lots of different moves like this. Instead of doing a comb, I could do a sway. So I can step back, raise the left and bring the right into a sway, and I can shimmy down there, and up, and step back, return, and back. You don't have to do the shimmy. If you bring the lady into a comb and the other lady into a walk, you can just stand there and smile at each other, and then step back, taking both hands. So to a count, it looks like this. Step back, raise the hand, shimmy down, shimmy up, step back, return and back. Step back, raise the hands, start the walk, shimmy down, shimmy up, step back, return and back. Another key point when you're in this kind of shimmy is that although the move can look sexy and can be sexy if you know the partner well, it doesn't actually need to involve any contact. When you bring the hand into your shoulder and put the hand around the back and your leg between hers, there's no contact, and as you shimmy down, the shimmying is done by leading her with your hand on the back. So you go down and up, and there's no contact apart from the hand on the back.
They did the boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. They did the boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. We went to a party with Bobby Socks. At that party, shot. They did the boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. They did the boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. I started swinging, you know all he did was right. I kept on swinging.